Well, guys, the next mission has started. A little later than I wanted to because I thought it might be a different mission. Let's log in and we can see that we can attack monsters. So that is a 2-day mission. So the last mission of the week will be the Gather event, but I had it to be today. I was hoping for today. So my folks are still out gathering, as you can see. They'll be back in a little bit, but I want to get this mission at least started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna enable another march. We'll do. Actually, we can do a day. We can do a 3. Well, actually, what we could do. Let's get one of these. Because we have a lot of gems, and I think we have enough shields. We have 4 shields, so we're good with that. So it would be just the gems that we use for that. So let's enable a 3-day march. So what that will allow me to do is, this is a 2-day mission, right? The next mission would be Gather, which would have been already started by now. So using a 3-day will be better than a 1-day, because then I will have it for the Gather event, which will start Friday night. Hopefully this video gets up quick, but we'll see. So we're gonna enable that very quickly, and then we should. So that's why I wanted to do it now is because I don't want to. I want to get this mission done as quickly as I can because it's very hard to attack monsters. But with my spreadsheets that I have, that helps me out. Okay, if I do 10 now, and I believe we're at the 25 marker is gonna put us at oops, phone got locked. Um, so let's see. That first attack gave us 712. That's what I thought. So to get this mission completely done, we have to do it a lot of times. Okay, the halfway point would be 100 stamina plus 2 extra. So let's get to the first stage that we have here. The good thing is we can easily do this, and then like I said, if we get halfway, then we just need another 8. It looks like, and then the halfway point would be using 300, 300 stamina total, 200 plus what we have now. So I could try to get halfway, but like I said, doing that might not be the best because, like I said, it is a 2D mission. But I want to get at least a good amount of it done, so we don't have to worry too much about getting the mission done with all these accounts. Now, the nice thing is all these accounts have marches that can take down 25s pretty much. The lower accounts can only take down, I think, like 10 or 20, but they can still get the mission done as long as they are attacking on point. That's why I enabled this 5th March because I planned that. So if it was Gather, I would have that mission almost completely. I would have gotten the first round. I would have gotten like 60,000 points, I think. But it wasn't. Knowing that now, it will be on Friday night, so Friday night, or before mission starts, I'll to find out like how long, what I need to do to get that, that mission good. I'll send them out early, and then get that going. It's just something I wanna, if I can get them out early, then I can do it. I figured out that I can do it. If I do it 5 times with 4 marches, you can get the 300 or 30,000 points. But if I did 5 marches, I can get done in 4 marches of the full 15. So it's just depending on how I want to do it. And we'll talk about more of that in Friday's video, because it's the same stuff. But yeah, so knowing that now means that if I just send them out a little earlier, I get the mission done, and at least get halfway maybe with 5 marches. I wish I had more marches that you could use, but they don't. So that would help out, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But yeah, this as long as I do, I'm gonna say if we use how much stamina do we have? Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, we'll get the halfway point, or the first stage done, which will be 85, 85,044 points. And then we're gonna have to just every few hours log in and attack monsters, just because I don't want to use all my stamina, um, because it's not necessary to use all the stamina, especially since I don't have a way of getting more stamina unless I use it. Um, so we're just gonna have to be a point of that and just attack every have our stamina back up, or just keep on attacking over the nights and the days and just attack, because that's the only way we can get this mission done. The Gather is another one. These two missions back to back. I don't like having them back to back, but that's okay. Um, because attack monsters. Okay, I think it's probably one of the hardest. These two are like the hardest ones to get done. Attack monsters, as long as you're on point, like attacking every 3 hours or 4 hours, you'll be good. The Gather, same thing. As long as you gather every 5 hours, 6 hours, depending on how long your marches are out, then you can get the mission done. It's just that's how they are. Recruit. As long as you have the recruit good to go, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. Um, the same with upgraded buildings. As long as you have a building upgrading, you're good. With these two missions, this one in particular, you can't you just don't know when it's gonna be, and you can't with Gather. I can at least send it out before the mission starts. If it's gonna be Gather, then I know I can at least get some points before it starts. Attack monsters, you have to start at the time of the mission starting. So that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit more trickier to get the mission done because of that feature right there. You have to attack monsters. You have to be in the game at the time of the mission starts to get the mission done. It's just that's just how it is. And hopefully, like I said, we can get this done and attack the monsters as we need. Um, and quickly. I mean, if I had all my marches back, pretty quickly, because they're all out gathering, because I thought maybe it would be gather. Um, they're not back yet. And I think one of these, this one here, this one's like far, far away, I think. So it's gonna be a while before they're back. So I figure, well, I'll jump in, get my attacking going, do a little bit more than halfway, try to get more than half, because every 4 hours you should be attacking. So, because if you don't, you're gonna not get the mission done. You're not gonna get the gems for completing it, and yeah, it's just not worth, again. And so we did, obviously, we got the recruit done. Um, there's another update during the middle of the night, that kind of thing. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. Going here, we're at 35,600, which is where we should be at. And the more when we can attack, I mean, yes, I could try to go for 26, but again, they're gonna be out farther, so you do get a little more points. But is it really worth? I think they're worth 7,200, and that's that much there. Um, but it's only like another 600 points, so yeah, you can get done a little quicker, but and save a little bit. I think it's like let's see, it's 3 compared to 9, so it's only 6 more attacks. On the chart that I have, it's only like 6 more attacks because um 1, 2, 3. Well, 63 is we need to kill 63 monsters. That's how many attacks we have to do, or 69. It would be 63 if we were just going for 26s. Again, they're more farther out. We only have like one march right now. If we get a second march, then maybe it would be worth it. But right now, because last time I didn't get the mission almost didn't get it done, I think I'm just gonna do 25s so I can get the mission done. It's only another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 attacks. So 6 more attacks. I can use 5 marches to attack it and get it done quicker, probably. So that's why I'm saying if I do it this way, it is 6 more attacks, but I know I can use 5 my 5th march in Able, or at least do 4 marches, and then I'll have that 5th march if I can do it, Actually, that's a great thing. With this next one here, let's see if we can take down with our 5th march. We should be able to. Now, I have done recruiting since the last mission, so we could probably add more marches into it, but I'm not going to do that right now because the last mission was recruit, like you know. So my next question is, if I had I do have my 5th march enabled right now, can I go ahead and attack it so it's evenly matched? So let's try it. And then if we don't get it done, we'll just have to wait another 10 hours, a few more minutes to get the stamina back up. But if we can, that means we can do 5 marches, we can do it twice, and just boom, 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 snap it out. And, only do it twice, every 2 hours twice, boom, or every few hours twice, and then the other time is we can also then go gather resources, because as you can see, we don't have that much resources. We used a lot of that during the upgrade buildings and recruit time. We've asked to use some of the reserves as well, so we do need to get that back up. So we'll have to, do a little bit of gathering as well, and that's fine because, it's just the game, name of the game, You gotta gather, you gotta attack monsters, you gotta do the missions. There's other missions in the game I don't do, and I don't know if I'll ever cover it, but there are other missions in the game. The other YouTubers actually do cover. I just I don't play those games for that. I mainly just do the missions, and yeah, so we can do the 5 marches, which is good. Because that just went down. No. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to the other march, just because we don't need to do that yet. But like I said, knowing that, now we can do 5 marches at 25s and just snap this right out of the park, pretty much. Maybe I'll just do the first 100. How many 50s do we? We only have 2, so that's only 100 there, and then 6. 5, 10. So if I want to get this mission done, if I had enough stamina in the in here, I would need 5, 10. I would need 30, about 30 stamina to just get the mission done. That's a lot of stamina. Because it's 100 times, and it's almost 7 times. So if you think that's 700 stamina being used over the 2-day period. So we're gonna go ahead and just enable, leave this enabled. But yeah, so yeah, it's 9. So it's roughly about 70 attacks that we have to do. If we do the first 100, then we just got 100 after that. 100. So it's basically 6 more times that we have to attack, and you got 2 days to do it. So every 4 hours, you should be going and attacking the monsters, and then you should be able to get done before the end of the time is done. So we're going to do at least 2 more times here. My gather might get back before this is over, and that would be great because we can take, do a little, attack more. But yeah, the most important thing is to keep on attacking. When it's not attacking, it's not gather. I am gathering still to get the resources to upgrade buildings, but I'm not really focusing on attacking monsters. Only attack monsters and recruit on those mission states. Sometimes I might attack a monster here and there. If there's another mission going on, I might need to use the attack on. I'll do it then. But pretty much, I do not do anything else besides that. I might, like I said, I do gather a lot to get the materials needed to upgrade buildings. But pretty much that is all I do. If I don't have the time, I just I do that. So we got at least, I'm gonna say 2 more attacks on this. Then we'll use 2 more stamina and get the, or maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we can get the first stage done. That's what I'm saying. If I do 2 more attacks after these 2, will be the not halfway, but the first stage done. So how many? Yeah. So we already have another one of these fragments. So we're gonna get one of those going. So we got 85 of those. That's nice. The other ones that we got from attacking the higher ones, we do have 5 of those. But again, you have to have 10. So we don't have the time. We don't have, the ability to do that now. But again, maybe eventually we will. Like I said, once we switch over to level those next the 26s, they are farther out. That's the only other thing. Like my main account could easily do that because it's got enough marches to do it. Like if I for a 26, and I have, it's not that far away, but it's attack monster. So there's gonna be everyone's gonna be trying to attack a monster. I don't know how far away that is. It's too far away. No, it's not. So. But I'm gonna stay with 25s just because, they'll be closer. Pretty close. Now, when I get everyone going to attack monsters, that's when they do get like 8 minutes, 9 minutes away. So that's what I'm saying. When I have 5 marches enabled, I don't have to. I can still do that, but then they're not. Like I said, if I just have to do it twice, once now, and once again, then I just have to do it, the next few days, next day and a half, pretty much. So we're gonna go ahead. We got that one done. If I go down to attack, we're at 64,080. So the next one, we will be at the first stage done. Or, the first 100 stamina being used, which is good. And then, like I said, after that, we'll just have 2 more attacks to get to the halfway point, the first stage of the mission done. Which I think is my goal right now. So we're going to do that. We will need a little bit more stamina, but we're going to wait. Because if you use all the stamina up, using it as you're generating, it's just, because you won't generate, once you get 100, you won't generate anymore. I wish that they didn't have it like that, but then you'd have a lot of stamina to keep on using, and it wouldn't be the best. But maybe in the future they can add it so it just goes up for, another 200 maybe, that way then you don't have to, I mean, you can use stamina and it will go up there. You won't generate anymore. Oh, why am I doing that? Take my monster out of there. Okay. So yeah, so pretty much like I said, we're going to do 2 more attacks, then the remainder will be done over the next 2 days. And like I said, the gather event will be Friday night. So hopefully, like I said, I can get this mission done early, so then I can send them out to gather before the mission starts, so then I can get that mission pretty much done and over with. But yeah, I'm going to try to enable the 5th March for everyone. This account just happens to have a lot of gems, so that's easy to do. And we have enough shields, so like this one is the attack mission this weekend. We have 4 day shields. Okay. And it's, yeah, and at the end of the month I'll be buying more, I'm sure. So, yeah. We don't have many speed ups anymore. We did use a lot of speed ups. We do have, wow, we have a hammer. I can get gems because I already have the day hammer, the internal hammer, so we can get 200 gems from that. Yeah, so that's gonna help out. We still have 7 of the other ones. But yeah, looking at speed ups here, we have some 2 hours, which is nice. Okay, they attack. I'm gonna go find the next one here. I also leveled up at 35. I don't know if you noticed up here it says 35. So we did level up that. 35 or 36 at that point thing. They rearranged this page as you can see. So down here it says public. But like I said, when we do use all, when we do these, we will. So we get 15 there. I think you get like 15 per one, I'm guessing. It just, something that they're doing. I kind of think that they always add something neat into the game, and that's something that is neat. They always change the game, as you know. This game is always changing. Um, some of the changes I like, some I don't like. So, but they haven't been doing the invasions as much. Um, and in the invasion, you don't get many speed ups anymore. Like before, you could buy those speed ups in the shop, and now you can't. So, and then seeing the same with the Pet Corner. That's why I didn't do it the last week when they had Pet Corner going on. I didn't do a video because it's like I've done it enough times now that you know what I'm doing, and there's no incentive to really do the mission now because there's no you can't buy speed ups at the end. You know, before I could buy speed ups or food or whatever I needed. Now they took that away from us. I wish they didn't, but like I said, it's just a part of the changing of the game. They could bring that back though. You know, people. I know one of the other people I watch that does videos on YouTube. Same thing. He said they should bring it back because a lot of people rely on that, especially if you're not a spender. You know, if you're not spending money in the game, you're not gonna be able to get the stuff that you really want, like the speed ups. You know, I wish they didn't take that away. Because as you get higher in the levels, it's gonna take longer to get upgraded too. So, I mean, yes, they do have the ancient ruins where you can get some stuff from, which I always I go in here and buy all the stone I can get, all the iron I can get, the speed ups, and then I come down to the higher tier and get some of that stuff. So there are things you can do. Um, yeah, and there's also the other thing you can get from here is if you come into the Infinite Wars, you can get once a day. You can get coins. With those coins, then you can buy. You know, you can't buy speed ups, but you can buy pills. Oh, that's good. So I can buy pills in here. But you can buy like iron, stone, food, um, the rock stuff. Um, the pills are good. So you can get pills in here, and the pill, you just go in here. I just bought some pills. So, and the pills would go into here, I think somewhere. I don't know where they would go, but I think they're in here. Yeah, so there's 200 pills. I have 500, so that means then when I have like 500, I can use those to use it for the mission. But like I said, that's one way you can also do that. Now, I do see that one of my people is going to come back very soon. Again, we can take him right back out together because at this point, we only need one more attack. And then we'll be good. We'll be the halfway point of the first stage of the mission done. Which is where you get that new Azurite thing as well. So that's pretty good. And a note about the sports. Hopefully, over the weekend, I'm probably going to be able to get them up. I'm still working on a few things for the sports. I know this is a long video anyway, but yeah, the sport videos will be uploaded as soon as I can get them all done. They're still working on a few. I had one yesterday that I haven't edited yet, so I'm going to edit that tonight, or at some point in the next few hours. Get that up, and finish off, getting everything up, getting the photos up, and then I'll be good to go at that point. So we got one more attack here that we're going to be doing, and then we're going to conclude this episode, get this up, and I have a game to, well, by the time this video gets up, it probably might be tomorrow, but Thursday I do have a game, Friday I don't have a game, so we'll be able to get the video shot right at 8 o'clock hopefully, or depending on what time they come back. I do have games on Saturday, so we'll have, like I said, that's the only thing, but I should, as long as I, send them out early, and with the 5 marshes, I can get that pretty much done before I have to on Saturday if I enable everyone with 5th March and then all of them go out for just the gathering of the full amount. And If they don't go for the full amount, then we might take a little longer, but I might also want to go for other materials, so we'll have to see how that goes as well. Alright, so there is our first resources coming back. Again, some food. I also sent them out earlier near the base, I think it was. Yeah, like right in here. We always have some good ones around the base, so I might try to do that too. It just might make it easier. I don't know if it would be, I mean, because they'll not be out for that long, and they're right there, so then I can just resend them back out. So there is the first stage. So there is the 15, and I got the 50 stamina as well, which is nice. But then here's that 15 thing as well. So we're, clicking them up. We do have quite a bit of things here. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that we had that many. That was the Zoom stuff. Yeah, so at the end of the month, we'll probably clean some of this email stuff out and get some of these gems that we have here. A lot here. This is when we made mad scientists. Yeah. That's the nice about this game is whenever they do update it, that you usually get gems, which if you don't do the missions, you don't get gems. So it's an easy way of getting gems, but then also we got the attack mission going on, which is a 1-day mission now. It used to be a 3-day mission. The attack others used to be a 3-day mission. It used to be. I'm glad it's only 1 day now. But it used to be every mission was a 1-day mission. So every mission that we've, done this week, every single mission was a 1-day mission. Attack monsters was a 1-day mission. Gather was a 1-day mission. Recruit was a 1-day mission. Upgrade buildings. All those missions that we've done this week were 1 days. And then on Friday night would be when it switches over to attack monsters. Or attack others. And that was a 3-day mission. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm glad it's not that like that anymore. So yeah, so we just did our attacks here. And we are good to go. I am gonna heal these units up, just few. And that, let's see here. So we got 8,500, 844. So we're like I said, the first stage is done. I know where I was just at. Where was it? There was some iron. Yeah, I wouldn't get this iron. Why not? We need some iron, so when I go for the full amount, do a test run. Can I get the mission done? I'm not tracking this stuff, but I mean, I am going to be tracking it for the end of the month. But right now. And that is what it's going to do. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the attack monsters. And like I said, this is a 2-day mission. The next mission will be on Friday night. It will probably be right at the time of 8 o'clock. If this video doesn't get up today, which is the 19th, it will probably be the 20th. Okay, that's Thursday. And I will be doing another video in the guide series. I just gotta shoot the video. But I'm gonna get this up first, and then I'll go through and I'll shoot that video. Until then, bye-bye for now.